Hello guys and welcome to Yarenina's Reborn Nursery. Here I am with Mrs. Journey. I'm going to do a feeding video with her, but just want to share with you how comfy she is in her bassinet. And I have also the setting for the video to change her. I am going to put this dress again because I want all my babies to combine with the Noelia Ramos dresses, and this is for Jania. And as you see in the past video, I had dressed Jade, who is my Laura. So I am going to put them all in dresses to take some photos with my three girls. So I am going to be back to feed that baby. Hello guys and welcome to Yarelina's Reborn Nursery. I am here with Mrs. Journey and my son is here besides me. I'm going to do a feeding video with this girl. This is the milk bottle, fake milk bottle, and it's sealed. For you that are new, she's not a drinking wet baby, so she can't drink anything. So I want to show you first the lubricant I used for her is a silicone and water-based lubricant, and the artists recommend that because the KY is make a little bit of build up on the baby's mouth, and that's why I use that, and really doesn't leave that residue in the mouth. So I'm going to do this feeding video and talk to you. Let's open this baby's mouth. Oh, okay, so I'm going to do this for not hurting her. And I want to talk to you about why you think when you start loving dolls, because I was looking at video. I look at a lot of videos and I don't remember the channel or who was the person who was talking about dolls and how much she loved dolls when she was little. So I was thinking about that when I start loving dolls. Was like my family think that I am a bit crazy and that I lose my mind because I want to collect dolls, and I am adult, so I am not a child. But I have to say that I always loved dolls, and my family doesn't remember that, but I always loved dolls. I love Barbies. I love I remember when I was 16 years I started working, and I was pretty big for dolls. I didn't have dolls anymore because my mother gifted all my dolls to other kids without my permission. And all my Barbies, I have a gymnastic Barbie that have joints in every part of her body. She was very flexible, and I love that doll, and she gifted to another kid. So I always love dolls. I always like to play with dolls. I was let's say my father do not live with us, and he never gave a penny to us, so we live with the necessary things. We didn't have a lot of things. All the things, most of the toys was gifted for us from other family members like my uncles and my grandmother, my mother when she can. So I don't have, I didn't remember, I don't remember having a lot of dolls because we was poor people. We doesn't have a lot. We doesn't have a father that support us, so we have to live with little. And also because all the toys, most of the toys was pre-loved toys. So yeah, I didn't have a lot because we don't have money. We didn't have money. My mother was doing all she can to raise us, was 4 kids. So I didn't complain about that. I don't complain about that. So I know she did all she can. But I always love dolls. If you see a hand, here is my little mouse. He's 3 years old and his name is Josiah. And I told him if he's quiet enough, he can stay in the video. So that's why he loves Journey. He loves to touch her. He loves her hands. And because she's soft and she can take a passy, so this is the ultimate toy for him. I didn't let him touch her too much, but yeah, he loved her. So when I was 16 years, that's what I was saying before, I start working, and with my first or the second one payment that I received from my work, I start working in a food restaurant. So I remember that I went to Toys R Us and buy a baby that was made very squishy baby, very soft. I don't know if it was silicone, but I think I paid $60 for that doll. Wasn't the most realistic doll, but she was very soft, and that's why I want so bad that baby. And I buy that baby at 16. And you know what happened? I live with my grandmother in that moment, and she gifted that doll that I had purchased with my money. And I was like, I want to kill her. I was so mad with her because she gifted that doll. And she told me, you are grown up and you don't need that doll. And I still don't forget that, and still mad with her for that, because I love that doll. It was very soft, and that's what I was thinking. I love dolls, always love dolls, and I didn't have the money and the resources because we was living with little. But I love dolls, always love dolls, but I didn't have too much. Now, when I remember when I was pregnant of this baby, and he wasn't planned. So when I find out I was pregnant, I almost have a heart attack because my big boy was 10 years and I didn't want another baby. I really don't. It was very traumatic, the experience with the first one. So the thing is that I was thinking that, oh my God, if it's a girl, I'm going to buy a Barbie house, because I didn't have that. All the toys I didn't have, all the dolls that I can't have when I was when I had my childhood. I am going to give that baby every single doll. And you know what? Was a boy, so I can't do what I was thinking. I'm going to play with that girl. I'm going to have dolls, and I have the skills to have dolls because I didn't have. too much because what I told you, but he was a boy, so I couldn't accomplish that. When I found the reborns, was like it triggered me something from my childhood, and I was like, so I can't have those. I don't have to have another baby, a baby girl, a real girl, to play with dolls, to have dolls, to dress them. And when I see the realism of this, I fall in love. I fell in love with the dolls. And I was looking at Mrs. Serenity Smith, a less recent video, because when she didn't upload, she don't upload a new video, when I am rooting, especially I look for older videos, and from Erica Jones and for Kelly Girl, and some that I love to see, very long chatting videos. And I went to that video, and she said that, and I agree with that. I first fell in love with the dolls because I am a doll lover, and then with the art. When I found out how much work it takes to do these babies, then I fell in love with the art. But first was the dolls. I love the dolls. So this is my story about my dolls and the love I have for the dolls. I was analyzing that. I was thinking like, I am falling in love with the dolls now, or I always loved the dolls. And I was thinking about me personally. I look back in the past, and I arrived to that conclusion. I came to that conclusion that I always loved dolls. So I'm going to change this little girl in the dress I showed you before, and also I'm going to change Jania. So see you in a moment. So I never should undress her because I really love that dress, and I was looking for finish Hada's hair because I wanted to dress all my girls with that outfit. So I am going to redress her. That's what is going to happen. So yeah, so I would like to hear from you. Let's clean that lubricant because I think I used too much. I think. I really want to hear from you. What was your experience? How you start collecting? Have you been always a doll lover, or you start looking at the dolls and the art when you was adult? So I am very curious to know that, because in my case, I was like analyzing that, and I came to that conclusion. I always loved the dolls. I always have. I didn't have a lot because we don't have money. But if we have money in that times, if we had, and if we can afford a reborn, a silicone doll, that was the ultimate dream for me. But I didn't know about the reborns. I didn't know about silicone dolls. I didn't know, and my family can't afford that. So so that's very funny because when you are a grown-up and people feel like you're doing things that are not proper for a grown-up. But I think not every kid like dolls, and not every adult like dolls. But we are adults and being collectors, we are here because we love dolls. That's the real of the real thing here. We are here for the dolls. We love to chat with other collectors. I need to look for her mittens because I don't have here. In a second I will come back. So but in my case, that was the case. I always loved the dolls. And I was thinking that very funny because we didn't plan to have another kid. But when I found out that I was pregnant, I was thinking like, if it's a girl, I'm going to be happy because I'm going to buy that girl every single doll. And for you, if you have girls, sometimes they don't like dolls. So that's what I was thinking. Not everyone like dolls, and that's why not everyone can be a doll collector. We want to have our kids, in case we have girls, to be a collector, or to, when we don't have room for more dolls, maybe that the girl we have, we can pass that doll to our kids or grandkids, but not every kid like dolls. Not every girl like dolls. And that's what I found out, that I still love dolls because I always have been loving dolls. So I don't know if you understand what all the things I said, because if you're new to the channel, I have to tell you, English is my second language, so I am not that good explaining things, but I try to explain the best I can. Come here, baby girl. And I think I complicate myself changing her, because I didn't want to put another outfit on her. But that day was very cold and I want to hold her, and with the dress I didn't want to pick her up with her dress. I was just laying, she was laying in her bassinet. So now she's ready to have her dress like her sisters. I'm sorry, I have an interruption. My bigger son is cleaning the car, so he's making noises and looking for water and all of that. So I'm going to help him when I finish here. So I put her onesie sleeve here because I don't want to press that silicone there. But yeah, I was like thinking about that, and I want to know your thoughts about that. Let's see, baby girl. For the pictures, I'm going to have her with her headband. And as you can see, it's more easy to dress her here in the nest, I think is the name. If it's not, please tell me in the comments, because I need to learn. I think other collectors have said the name, but maybe I didn't pay attention. That can be happening. So I'm going to change Jania. Now Journey is all set. And I'm going to show you briefly Hade. And Hade has her dress by Noelia's Ramos too. And I love this from the dress. Very nice details. And she has a magnet, I have told you that, in her head. And I'm going to take some pictures from these three girls together. So I don't know if I should put her here between these two baby girls. So I don't know. She doesn't look very comfortable. I'm going to put some pictures when I finished, because I want some pictures with them all dressed in her dresses. I have changed this little one, and I made the video, but it was a very rushed video. I don't know what I was doing. Just know that it was very rushed, and I didn't like the video, and I didn't upload it. But I changed her in this outfit. I am removing, but I really didn't like the video, so I didn't upload it. Let me put this here. So in the pictures you will see better, because right now my shadow keep covering her. But these pretty dresses are made by Noelia Ramos, and I want to be all my baby girls dressed together in her dresses. It's like a very dressy, very nice outfit. I like to have them in onesies, but then I like to have them too in very dressy clothing. I like to the two things. I like to have them sometimes to have them in a very simple outfit, a onesie, a sleeper, or just a shirt. But sometimes I like to dress them very classy, and that's why I'm going to put these babies in these outfits. It's very easy to change a reborn for me. A silicone doll is a little bit complicated for me. I think it's most of the thing is we have a bit of fear to damage the silicone baby, and that's why. But I feel I dress my reborn so fast. Oh my goodness. So guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think about that topic that I told you? Have you been always a doll collector? Do you remember when you was a child having dolls? Do you have a lot of dolls? Do you have only a few but love dolls? Or you find out this hobby as an adult and didn't have interest in dolls when you was little? I want to know that, because it's very interesting. So I'm going to put some pictures of my baby girls for you to see them all together in her dresses. So thank you so much for watching, because I know this is a very long video, and I appreciate that you keep until the end. So see you later, guys. Bye bye.